Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Thought Experiment Podcast with your host, Jay Fody and Sickly. Episode 7. Episode 7. Hope you guys had a great weekend as always. Hope you guys were safe. Hope you guys practice safe sex. Because we don't want none of the homies out there and homegirls out there catching no fucking diseases. Yep. We don't want no single mothers or single fathers out there either.
Yeah. Everybody wear masks when you guys having sex.
That too. Remember, you just have to cut a little hole in the mask if you're gonna give it oral. Yeah. You gotta make sure you guys stop the spread.
Wear your mask and goggles when you're doing facials.
Yeah. Or if you're getting golden showers, if you're into that shit.
Yep.
But yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Hopefully you guys enjoy this fucking episode. And yeah, hope you guys had fucking an amazing weekend, as I mentioned before. But how's your fucking weekend?
Pretty cool weekend. I didn't watch the Super Bowl, which I know you're gonna ask about that.
I only watched half of it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
The only reason I fucking watched was because I had money on it. We did a pool, and I was lucky enough to get the Chiefs, so I only watched half of it. Once I saw the Chiefs were losing, I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm gonna shower.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't have watched it. Like, I remember when the rest of those games were going, I wasn't even watching the Chiefs play. My coworker would just be like, hey, dude, they won. All right, cool.
I'm still in it.
I'm still in it. That's why I knew I didn't have to give up my $25. I mean, it sucks they lost, man, because that means I fucking lost my bet, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Other than that, bro, the game was like, I guess, to me, I don't fucking follow football, bro.
Yeah, at this stage of my life, I'm not into football, so, I mean, it was nothing for me to, like, you know, turn it on. I didn't want to watch it.
No, exactly. That's why it was just like whatever to me. The Super Bowl halftime show was okay.
It looked cool. The Weeknd did his thing.
Like, it was okay.
I like his music.
But the fucking memes out there, dude. The memes out there are fucking brutal.
Of the game, or?
Of the fucking Weeknd Super Bowl halftime performance.
Oh, when he was all up on the camera?
Yeah, not just that, brother. It's just like, when basically, like, it's the when you ask versus what you get. It's like when you ask for Bruno Mars and it's like you get the Weeknd.
Oh, damn.
I shit you not. I was like, oh, that fucking sucks, bro. It's horrible.
I find it surprising that people would compare them.
It's because they both had like a similar hairdo.
Yeah.
And I guess in one of Bruno Mars' performance, he had like a red suit on. Like burgundy type of thing.
Yeah.
So that's why they made that meme. It was fucking horrible.
Yeah.
But fucking hilarious nonetheless.
Yeah.
Horrible for the Weeknd who has to fucking see all those memes coming up.
Yeah, I think, I think he did his thing, but online it was like mixed reviews, I guess you could say. Some people didn't like it at all, which I found surprising. Like, you know, girls that like really love his music. Yeah. They were just like, what the this shit was whack.
It was almost like, what's the word for it? Is it a potpourri?
Potpourri?
Yeah.
What?
Is it a potpourri when you basically sang little verses of different songs and basically just put it all together?
Oh, is that what it's called?
I think it's a potpourri. I think. If I'm not mistaken. If anybody knows what a potpourri is, fucking let us know in the comments, because I might be wrong. Yeah. I'm just talking out of my ass on this one. But I think that's what it is. Because he didn't sing his songs completely. He would sing like a little bit of like the Hails, a little bit of that Can't Feel My Face one. Like he'll sing like a couple verses of it.
The highlights of every song, right?
Yeah, and then change it.
Yeah.
And then on to the next one, So up until I think he got to like Blinding Lights or whatever.
Yeah. That guy has in my opinion, a real cool discography. Real cool, man.
What do you mean?
Discography, like fucking
his albums?
Like, music throughout the years, that he's made. Yeah.
Dude, you know what really grinds my gears, bro? Motherfuckers that, like... Because I don't know why, I just fucking thought about it, but when he came out with that Can't Feel My Face song, I remember when I watched the music video, it's a good song. I remember motherfuckers like comment like, yeah, I fucking love this song or whatever. And I remember assholes would fucking comment like, oh, fuck all you guys all of a sudden being fans because you heard this song. I've known Weeknd since fucking 2012 before the world ended and shit. It's like, stop being a douchebag, bro.
I don't know what the name for that is, but people, we attach ourselves.
Exactly,
we attach ourselves to things that mean a lot to us. They become part of our identity.
If that song made you become a fan, fuck it. enjoy the fucking song or enjoy the rest of his music. If you actually do like the rest of his music, and go for it.
Those sound like gatekeeper fans.
Yeah, dude, they sound like little.
Like you have to like win them over to just be a fan.
Yeah, like they sound like little bitches, bro. And you know what fans are like that too? Some Rick and Morty fans, bro.
Really?
I've seen fucking like when they show like clips on YouTube and shit, or even like memes on Facebook of Rick and Morty, dude. People are so anal about those intelligent jokes. It's not even fucking funny, bro. Like, they'll be like, let's just say they make a joke about Einstein. It's a type of joke that it's because I don't want to say this word because it makes it sound weird, but if you were like smart, you would get the meaning behind the joke. But if you weren't super smart, it would still be funny because of the way they delivered the joke. So when people fucking talk about, oh yeah, it's funny, you'll always get fucking comments going like, oh well, you guys don't really get the joke. If you guys would have understood the theory of relativity, like, what? The fuck does it matter, bitch? Just it's funny in there. Fuck you.
Yeah,
you're not getting paid for this shit.
Yeah, they sound like little gatekeeper fans.
Super gatekeeper fans, bro. I find that fucking annoying. And I love Rick and Morty, but dude, I fucking hate the fans. The fans sometimes piss me off, and you're just like, fuck, bro. I can't believe this show attracts idiots like these.
Yeah, sadly, those guys probably their parents aren't raising them. The internet is raising them.
Yeah, bro.
Nowadays, a lot of people are getting raised by the internet.
They're getting raised by The View.
Yeah. Oh.
You're just like, fuck, it's sad.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. It's a trip, but yeah, Super Bowl was shitty for me in my opinion. But what about since we're still on the topic of sports, what about soccer? Were there any games? You know me, I don't follow that.
Yeah, well, even me, I don't really have time to like watch many games. I know a really big game is coming up today. Is Wednesday. The 11th or 10th or something? 10th. Today's 10th. Wednesday the 10th. There's a really, really big game tomorrow. It's the final of the Club World Cup.
What the fuck is that?
So there's the International World Cup. That's every 4 years. Like, it's huge. People.
That's here in the U.S.?
No, the Club World Cup is not. It's not international teams, but it is international in the sense that clubs from all over the world. But it's not the actual like national selections. So it isn't like Team USA versus Team Brazil. Shit like that. So
let's say a very popular team in the US plays a very popular team in that league in the UK.
Yeah. So they're set up. I don't know how they do the whole brackets, but it's teams from all over the world that just like I guess dominate their regional leagues. Really? But the final is crazy because it's one of the best teams in the world right now. Bayern Munich. They're the top dogs in Germany. Okay. And the top 5 leagues, for anybody listening, the top 5 leagues are in Europe. They are Germany, England, France, Spain, and Italy. Those are the top 5. Number 1, definitely ranked, is the English, the Premier League. That's top dog. Really? Top dog. And then I would say Spain, second, because they do house Real Madrid and Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. Very competitive. Yeah, yeah. Third, that's where that one motherfucker Messi's from, right? Yeah, that's where he plays. Yeah. Third, I would say is Germany. Very strong. A few powerhouses like Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund. The team plays in black and yellow. What? Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund. But everybody just calls him BBB. That sounds like a concentration camp. They have that on their album. What's it called? Emblem. They play with the very iconic black and yellow kit. Oh, Steelers colors. Yeah, so that's it. And then fourth, I would say, is the Italian league. Because they do have some powerhouses. That's where Cristiano Ronaldo's currently playing, and Juventus. They do have some like really big clubs. And final, in my opinion, and in a lot of people's opinion, this is actually a popular opinion. the least like strength of the top 5 leagues is the French league. What do you expect? They're French. It's they do house teams like Monaco, PSG, which PSG is huge. But they got money though, right? Exactly. They got huge I would say like they've been popular for decades, but they got huge in notoriety and just like market value and stuff like that in recent years with big purchases. I don't know, like behind the scenes what happened, but it big money investments.
They were still cut short, huh? Because they still weren't able to get to the top, huh?
Yeah, sadly, man, they made it to the final of the Champions League versus Bayern Munich, the team that is playing tomorrow.
Who are they playing against again?
Tigres from Mexico.
What?
Yeah, that's the final. Bayern Munich, a team that dominates Europe, a team that dominates the German league. It's rare when you don't see them at the very, very top.
Uh-huh.
And they won the Champions League last year. So they're the reigning kings of the Champions League.
Yeah.
Champions League, it's like one of the biggest soccer competitions in the world. And they're playing in the final versus Tigres from Mexico. And the Mexican league, it's, it has loyal fan base. It has good players.
They got a really loyal fan base.
And they have good games. But it's just, I would love to see a little bit of the style switch up a little. Yeah. I also feel the same way here.
In the U.S.?
I would love for the MLS to adopt some of the technicality, the physicality of European leagues.
Well, I personally feel like, although I'm not much into sports, I personally feel like soccer's, although it's an old sport, I feel like it's becoming fairly new still here in the U.S.
Yeah, the league is young.
Yeah, because I feel like people are barely starting to get into soccer, where they actually make a big thing about it when it's played pro.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably why. I feel like maybe throughout the years, if it's still gaining popularity like it is now, it'll probably be able to adopt some of the shit that Europe is doing.
Yeah. And they're taking small strides. Like some teams, some big name players do come here. But I'm just hoping that in the next few years, it doesn't become the retirement destination and it actually becomes the league where young players say, you know what?
I want to go there.
Yeah, that's where I want to spend my prime.
So what's a team here in the U.S. that you feel hopeful for? That you'd be like, hey, these motherfuckers out here might be able to dominate. Or they might be able to catch the European eye.
Teams like Inter Miami, they got David Beckham. He's their president. So he's a big figurehead. I'm pretty sure
But he's not playing.
He's not. He's retired.
Oh, okay.
But he knows the chess pieces that have to be
moved.
Dude. Yeah.
How long has he been fucking playing?
Not just playing, but he also he's gotten into the coaching side.
Mm-hmm.
No, hold on, not the coaching side, but I mean like the executive side.
Yeah.
Where he's very in the know. So he's
well-rounded.
Yeah, he's gonna be behind some of their next very big moves in the next years, where they were able to lure a player named Blaise Matuidi. He's a French dude. He's a French dude. He won the World Cup with France a couple years ago. Gonzalo Higuain, he's an Argentinian player. So they're bringing world-class players that are still very well, like in their playing abilities, but on the decline. So what I'm hoping for is world-class players that are in their young 20s deciding...
Still in their prime.
Exactly.
Just starting.
I want to spend the prime years of my career there.
Fresh young whippersnappers.
Exactly.
That'd be pretty dope.
Because we've been able to bring players like Kaká, but obviously in the latter stage of his career. Pirlo, great player. He's coaching now in Italy. He played here, but in the last year of his career. Schweinsteiger, German international. David Villa played for New York City. A French player that played in Barcelona and Arsenal. His name, what's his name? What the fuck's his name? Anyway, he played for New York Red Bulls. So a lot of world-class players have come here, but in the latter stage of their career. So it's still pretty cool to see them,
Yeah, it's almost like, what was the other fool's name? The Brazilian player that ended up going to play for Mexico.
Oh, Ronaldinho.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I heard he was fucking really good.
In Mexico?
No, when he was in Brazil. When he was playing out there in Brazil. And then he played in Barcelona too, right?
Yeah.
I heard he was really good. But
he spent his prime in Barcelona and then AC Milan.
But I heard he didn't last that long in Europe, huh? He's a fucking drunk?
He spent a good amount of years there.
Really?
Yeah.
I always heard that he didn't last time because he was a fucking drunk.
That probably fucked with some of his, like durability, for sure. But he's still... It makes you wonder how much better he could have been.
Yeah, if he didn't fucking drink.
If he didn't have that vice, because I did hear that, like, drinking was one of his fucking weaknesses.
Yeah,
the guy, he loved to party.
Yeah, I heard he loved to party. That's what supposedly got him kicked out of Europe, I think. That's what I've heard.
I don't know if it was that they got him kicked out. What do you mean kicked out?
Like, basically, people didn't want to pick him up in Europe, and he basically had to go back to Brazil. Where he just basically was bullshitting in Brazil until they wanted to pull a money move and bring him into Mexico for what, like a year?
Yeah, a year. I think he went back to Brazil after that, and that's where he retired.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm hoping that the MLS becomes a big destination for players.
That'd be fucking dope, dude. Because it'd be like, shit, now the big thing is here in the U.S.
I would love to see that, man.
Because it's like fucking football. American football, it's not a big thing worldwide.
Yeah.
It's not something that everybody plays or everybody wants to play. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, outside of the U.S., everybody's playing rugby. They're not really playing American football. They're playing rugby. You know? So it's like one thing I'm like, they should get rid of that shit. Like, why don't you motherfuckers just play rugby instead of fucking football?
Do you think rugby should be, moved up? And
yeah, I think so. Like everybody, I see a lot of memes when they talk shit about American football, saying that American football is a woman's sport. And that rugby's for men. Because rugby, you got no pads.
Yeah, but they don't tackle the way they do in football.
No, yeah, they don't.
They drag people down and stuff like that, but they don't do. Hell no, you'd be a moron to do fucking.
But I'm not gonna say I'm a fucking professional at rugby. The only reason I know much about rugby is because at my old job, the dude that used to be my boss, he was from Fiji, and they were the ones that when the Olympics came that year, Fiji won the Olympics one for rugby, and he was talking about how it's supposedly it's a brutal sport. He goes, "No, it's just brutal." I've never played it. I've never really watched the game. I'm going by what that motherfucker told me.
I've watched footage of games. They definitely they do fucking get physical, but it's not like they don't go as hard as fucking football.
American football?
Yeah.
Shit.
Because you got the padding in football.
Yeah.
Take the padding out, people won't be going as hard.
Unless they're real fucking idiots. That's when they're gonna fucking mow you down. Fucking leave you crippled and shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of being crippled, bro, you ever seen fucking bare knuckle boxing?
What the fuck? Surprisingly, I haven't seen it.
Personally, I think that's just gonna fucking cripple your hands through fucking fighting with your bare fists. Although they wear hand wraps, bro, fuck, I'm pretty sure that shit'll fuck you up, no?
I think so.
That shit'll fuck up your hand. Cause for a lot of people that may not know, I get bare knuckle BKFC. It's the bare knuckle fighting championship. It's something that just started maybe a few years back. I would say it's no bigger than 5 years when it gained like mainstream attention. But that's what it is. It's basically boxing, but no gloves. And Bigfoot from the UFC, he ended up going to... Yeah, he fought in that shit. I didn't recognize the motherfucker because he wasn't bald.
He had long hair?
He had fucking hair, like a comb-over type of hairdo. I was like, what the fuck is... I was like, why do I recognize... Because, he has a fucking big old foot tattoo in his back. Yeah. I was like, why does this fool look familiar? And... You know how they show the picture of the fighters when they're standing like this and shit? Right there, he was bald. And I was like, oh, shit. It's fucking Bigfoot. Yeah, he was right there doing bare knuckle boxing. I was like, fuck. And, bro, it looks brutal. Fuck. I'm surprised. I'm thinking they really wrapped the shit out of their wrist, fool. Because I'm like, dude, how the fuck are you not breaking your wrist on these motherfuckers?
Damn, really?
Because some of these fools go hard. Like... like the first couple rounds that you see in bare knuckle boxing, it's all measuring, bro. More than usual, because you know, at least like in boxing or MMA, they actually go, they fully commit to the punches. Like in bare knuckle boxing, what I've noticed so far in some of the fights that I've seen, the first round they don't commit to the hits. They're probably just like that, quick jab, or they don't even make the full jab. They'll just be like, they don't even make full contact. It's not until like towards the end of the first round that they actually start hitting each other, and I'm just like, fuck. Like I saw some fight. What was it? Monday. It had to do with she was a former UFC fighter. She has a weird ass fucking name. Her last name is something, starts with a Z.
Kat Zingano?
Not Kat Zingano. Her first name starts with a P. Her last name was with a Z. I forgot her fucking name.
Fuck.
If I remember, I'll fucking...
Paige Van Zandt?
Yeah, that girl. She fought. It was her debut in bare knuckle boxing. Fuck, bro, that shit looked crazy.
It got bloody?
It didn't get super bloody, but she gave a good performance, but she still lost the fight. But bro, that shit looked brutal, bro. Cause like they're right there, she's right there getting hit, dude, like hitting the ribs, and all she's doing is just fucking still in the clinch, just trying to hit the bitch in the face. Fuck, bro. I was like, god damn, this gotta fucking hurt. Cause I'm pretty sure a body shot is, I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming, you know, maybe a gut shot feels different when it's a glove or a bare hand, right? Who knows if it hurts more with a bare hand. Although I've heard supposedly that with a glove you do more damage.
Why do I feel like with a glove a body shot would hurt more?
I don't know. I've heard that too. I've heard that before. That supposedly with gloves you supposedly do more damage than hitting with your bare knuckle. But then the same argument is made when it comes to your hand. I've heard that supposedly it's better for your hands when you fight bare knuckled. I don't see how. Right? How do you think your hand is gonna be better when you're fighting bare knuckled?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Right? And I was like, fuck, because I know some dude that was, because there's a like a documentary type of thing, short interview about the whole BKFC, and some dude was trying to make the argument. He goes, oh no, you know, it's a lot better. Not gonna say it's better for your hands, but that you don't take as much punishment on your hands when you fight bare knuckle than when you fight with gloves. I was like, really? That's like a fucking bold statement to make. I forgot who said it, but one of the dudes that they were interviewing there said it, and I was like, huh, that's fucking weird to make that type of statement. I always try to fucking wonder, like, how the fuck is it good for your hands to sock somebody out with your pants?
Yeah, shit.
And not wear fucking gloves, huh?
Yeah, that shit gets me thinking, but wow.
But it's something that you should see, though. I think it is gonna be big. Like right now, bro. Like it's not something they're still doing. Like they're still doing small venues. It could be also because of COVID, but
yeah, it's definitely gonna be because of COVID.
But they're still doing small venues. They're not huge yet. Like they're not selling out Madison Square Garden, but they do attract a good crowd. And then their ring full is a circle. It's not.
Yeah, and it's a small one, no? It's a small circle.
It looks big. But like the ropes obviously don't look huge. The ropes look like they're probably like maybe waist high. Yeah, like they don't look super. It doesn't look super huge. It's not octagon size.
Yeah,
it's not. It's not octagon size. It's fairly smaller than it, which I think is kind of cool because it doesn't let, I guess, the fighters dance around for too fucking long.
Yeah, you avoid that.
You avoid the whole dancing around shit, and you're just like, man, fuck it. There's gonna be some blows landing on this motherfucker. But I think it's something you should look into. And people out there probably watching, it's fucking some crazy shit. I wouldn't think women would participate in that shit.
Why?
Because it's bare fucking knuckle. So that's what I'm going off of. I just wouldn't think women would do that. But those fucking women got balls. They got ovaries. Like, holy shit, bro, it's crazy. Like, hats off to those women for going off bare knuckle, bro. I was like, fuck.
It was only girls?
The fight I saw was just girls. I don't know who headlined that fight. I don't know if it was those women or if it was some dudes that headlined the fight. I don't know. That was the only match I saw. The only reason I saw it is because some article on Google that were like, oh, Paige, whatever the fuck her name is, made BKFC debut. I was like, holy shit. I was like, fuck. I guess she was in the UFC. I didn't even know she was in the UFC.
Yeah, it sucks that they parted ways with her. I guess
Why?
she was on a losing streak.
Really?
Yeah, she wasn't winning fights, and I mean, to me, she's very marketable, very pretty, she's skilled. She has skilled, but she was just losing fights.
Really?
And I guess the UFC sticks to their whole.
We employ the best.
The rule, yeah, exactly. They. I do feel like they missed out on marketing, with letting her go, but it opens up the window for a more skilled fighter to step in.
Like who? Who's replacing her now?
I don't know. I don't know who replaced her.
No? Like, anybody out there that's going like, hey, man, this bitch is looking good.
I think in her weight division, someone I really, really like, and I hope gets an opportunity at the title is Michelle Watterson, the hottie, the karate hottie.
Well, I've never heard of her.
Yeah, I think they fought, actually. And the
karate hottie fucked her up?
I don't know if I'm making that up, but I think they fought, and I think Michelle Watterson did. Yeah, she won.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but Paige, man, she was losing fights, so they parted ways.
Shit. That fucking sucks, dude. Fuck. But then again, who knows? Maybe she's getting better pay over here at BKFC.
Yeah, it could be. And I mean, she could possibly work her way up to come back to the UFC. I've seen it done. Like some girl named...
Fighters do that?
Yeah, well, there's a fighter that was fighting in the bare knuckle boxing. And I think she might be in the UFC again. She also went from UFC, bare knuckle boxing, and I think she's in the UFC again.
Holy shit.
Her last name is Rollins. I forget her first name, but I believe she's back in the UFC.
Oh shit.
So it worked out for her. Beck Rollins, that's her name. And I'm pretty sure she's fighting MMA again. And possibly
Really?
the UFC, yeah.
That's fucking cool. Good for her, shit.
Bounce back.
Yeah, she bounced back. Like, if you were a professional fighter, would your thing be going to the UFC? Or would it be going to, like, the Asian promotions?
Now, thanks to the interwebs and Instagram and everything available, I think things like promotions like ONE FC, Bellator, they're gaining ground.
Yeah.
They're gaining ground. I still see the UFC.
Pride, right? Pride is one, or was?
Pride was.
Or was it Rise?
Right. You're thinking of Ryzen.
Yeah. Ryzen was one, right? Or it is?
I think they're still active. I think it's still open.
And then there was Pride FC, right?
Pride FC. Yeah.
Are they still up?
Not Pride.
They got bought out.
Yeah, they got bought out by the UFC.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, hey, well, buy out your competition.
No, that's smart. So they bought out Strikeforce, right?
They bought out Strikeforce. They bought out...
Because Strikeforce was getting big.
Yeah, they bought out the WAC. Yeah, they have Dana White has like this fucking tombstone.
Are you serious?
He has in his office of all the fucking like promotions that they bought. Yeah, I saw like a picture on Reddit where it was Dana White, and on the tombstone it had like fucking Pride, it had fucking Strikeforce, WEC, all the shit that the UFC has bought out.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yes, because if you want to be it, you want to be the big thing, you gotta take out the competition.
Yeah.
So they buy out their fighters too, right?
I believe some fighters jump over to their roster.
So it's optional.
I don't know if it's I don't know if to call it optional, because I know some fighters don't make it to the UFC roster. They get cut.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So they let go of some, because you're bringing on board a bunch of people.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have all of them and all of your current staff, your current fighters.
Well, I mean, if they were good in that other promotion, why not give them a shot, right? Although I know Pride didn't have all their fighters were the best. I'm pretty sure they had,
Yeah, but the UFC has their schedule. they have to book locations. They have to get all their gear over there, set up. You know, it takes it's a mission to promote that shit. Your roster is this big. I don't think realistically you can bring the whole roster from a competing promotion.
No, that makes sense.
You might have to let some of your current guys go.
No, it does make sense.
So now you have it more dense, but way more competitive. That should be what you're after.
Yeah. No, it didn't make sense.
And any guy that you might cut, hopefully they shine in the next promotion, and you might want them back. They might.
Yeah, like what was that one dude that they fucking ended up getting that he was a kid? Because it looked like when he was doing amateur, he was doing really good.
I think you're talking about Safe North.
Yeah, dude, and then like when he went pro, like they.
Well, his first fight was real
cool. His first fight was good, and then after that he lost, right?
After that, he just kind of went downhill, and it sucks. And then the last
once he played with the big dogs, they were like,
yeah, I mean, dude, the guy was. Have you seen how fit he was?
Yeah, Jeff was.
He was built like a fucking
like a Captain America, bro.
Like a Greek fucking sculpture, dude.
Dude, he was like Captain America right there.
Yeah.
Like if he just came out of fucking Marvel Studios and said, "All right, I'm done filming. I'm gonna go fight."
Yeah. And he was like a real polite ass.
Yeah.
Real like well mannered guy. But
he had the face of a fucking jock dickhead.
Not really,
no,
because he always had like his fucking little innocent like smile. So I don't know about a jock dickhead.
He had like to me that was the look I was like, man, this guy looks like a fucking douchebag. But when you heard him talk, like he didn't have like he presented himself very well.
Yeah.
Like even I was like, fuck, dude, shit.
Yeah, super polite. But
still look like a douchebag, man. Still like you fucking stuffed kids in locker rooms, man.
He got his face fucked up by that dude Cosmo.
That black dude, right?
Yeah.
He fucked them up,
that
bro.
Shit sucked, bro, because
when I saw this shit, I couldn't believe it. I felt bad for the kid.
That his fucking his inner like his face was fractured, like so many pieces of bone that they had to take out. They had to put like metal fucking plates in his face. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine like knowing that you did a I don't know how many hour, like maybe 6-9 hour operation? They took out bone fragments from underneath your cheek.
From your cheekbone.
And put plates. And you're still gonna fight after that? Like what happens if someone elbows you super hard right here?
Well, you got a plate.
Yeah, but that's gonna press.
You got a reinforced cheekbone.
The impact is gonna press against your actual face and your bone and your fucking skull.
No, well think about it. What if
you have a plate? That's like putting. Oh, I have a plate. Now you hit this plate. Isn't that gonna touch on my fucking bones?
I think it's attached to the bone, fool. It's almost like screws when they put screws into your hips, into your pelvis. It's the screws are so it holds the bones together. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened. The plate. So this is the bones. They're broken. The plate basically sits right on top of the bones to hold those bones in place until they either heal or they just stay there. So I don't think it works that way where the plate's here and there's like a significant amount of space between the plate and the bone. I don't think it works that way.
But what I'm saying is if I had that shit under my face, I would probably never want to fight again.
Really?
Plates in my face.
Plates in your face. Exactly. You got a plate in your face. Who knows?
I would probably be like, you know what?
Who knows?
I don't want to fight again.
Think about it. You hitting my cheek, compare that to you hitting this on my cheek. It's going to be hard as shit.
I'm hitting with gloves.
Yeah, but it's still going to be hard as shit, right?
On my gloves?
But it's still going to be hard as shit.
On my gloves.
What you'll eventually feel in your hand.
There's padding.
Like, think about it.
I'm even thinking.
Or like, it's probably going to hurt me. Yeah, probably.
That's what I'm saying. So now you got a mixture of bone and fucking a plate.
I don't know.
What if you get hit hard enough and it fucking fucks it up and it sends that plate into your fucking throat or something?
I don't think it's going to be like that.
I don't really think that, but I'm just saying, like, damn, dude, he got.
I don't know he got a plate put through his fucking face.
Yeah, dude, that they did like a fucking like.
And he fought again?
I don't know if he has fought since then.
No, I don't know either.
But that's fucking crazy, man.
And the dude was older, Hans. The dude was older than him, huh?
Yeah, that dude Cosmo was like in his fucking 40s.
Fucked his little ass up.
Fucking built, bro. That guy was fucking built.
He fucking... Damn, bro.
That sucked to see that, bro.
He fucking made him his bitch.
The fucking impact.
He took him to school.
He took him to school.
He taught him like, hey, bro, this is what it's like fighting pro. Like, fuck. Like, maybe, because it could be that the dude wasn't... I don't know. This is me. I'm not speaking for the guy. But it could be that the dude was probably just taking it... He wasn't taking it serious, probably. Because what I have heard is, like, a lot of fighters have that mentality where it's just like, hey, bro, it's kill or be killed for when you're fighting.
Yeah.
Maybe it looks like he was having fun, probably. He probably took it as a hobby. As something to have fun with. But get paid at the same time.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't step in the cage with the same intentions.
Nah. Like, he probably Cosmo went with the intention, like, hey, I'm gonna fucking eat this fool right now.
I'm not about to get, like, beat by a fucking 22-year-old.
Yeah, I'm about to eat this motherfucker right now.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna show everybody out here how I'm gonna eat this fool. And this fool probably went skipping like a fucking idiot, going like, oh, I'm gonna have fun with my friend today.
Yeah, oh, like, this is gonna be a great learning experience.
Hey, we're gonna have fun today, right, sir?
He's gonna give me some pointers in between rounds.
Yeah, bro. He thought it was gonna be all fun and games until he got fucking stocked and slapped, probably. And just
yeah, that shit was fucked up.
He went to sleep.
Yeah, man. I have like a great admiration for like fighters, man, because they do shit that a lot of people don't have the courage to do, bro. I seen some of those injuries, dude, like fucking ears hanging out of some dude. Just the fucking most bloodiest faces. And
was it Chris Cyborg's husband, the dude that got his fucking forehead caved in?
Ex-husband, yeah.
Bro, that fucking injury was fucking brutal.
Nasty,
he had a crater in his fucking forehead.
You had a grown man going like on the ground, like fucking kicking on the mat and shaking because of the pain. That shit was fucked up.
He had a crater in his forehead.
And I think he fought again after that.
Really? You have a crater in your forehead, bro. How the fuck could you fight after that?
Your skull is fractured. They open you up, however they do it, and they're taking out little pieces of your fucking skull.
Pretty much. And they probably put a plate on that motherfucker too, huh?
There was one thing you were going to tell me at work.
Oh, shit. Yes. Fuck. I'm pretty sure some people out here might have. And if you guys have or whatever, and you guys got more info, let us know. Because I'm going by what I read on an article. But supposedly some fucking YouTuber got fucking shut up by trying to do a fucking a fake prank. Or a prank gone wrong.
He got killed?
Yeah, dude. I guess it happened in Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken. It happened in Tennessee. I haven't gotten the YouTuber's name yet. But I want to say his name is Tim. I want to say his name is Tim. I don't know. Just I'm going off of the fact that it happened in Tennessee.
Yeah.
So, but basically what was going on is, I guess people were out having fun or whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure what. But that a group of people approached them, and that some of them were carrying butcher knives.
Oh shit.
So, I guess they went up to him trying to rob him.
Yeah.
So they said that one of the people in their group that was getting robbed pulled out a gun and shot one of them.
Fuck.
And he fucking smoked him. Like, the fool's dead. He's fucking probably still getting autopsied right now as we speak.
So this was a fucking YouTube prank just gone wrong.
Yeah, dude. Like, fucking the dude thought it was gonna be funny for to approach people with real fucking knives or fake in the middle of the fucking night and think it was funny to fucking record themselves as they're robbing them, dude. Like, what the fuck do you expect?
And that's sad because some of these videos where people prank, like, you know, like ongoers or whatever, like, they do come out funny.
Yeah.
Some of them I've seen where I was like, wow, dude, like, that's fucking, you know, you're wild for that one, but they are hilarious. But this is that dark side of, like, when
you're going too far.
People don't know that it's a prank. That, you know, they're not always gonna gamble on the idea. Oh, wait, this guy might be joking.
No, not at all.
You know,
like, what's your, like, those creepy clown dudes when they were doing the whole clown shit for a while?
What year was that? That shit was funny.
It was probably a couple years ago. I don't think it was that long. Maybe like 2016, maybe 2017.
Yeah.
But be honest, it was funny to watch. But what would you do if you were in that situation? If you saw some dude fucking walking out of your apartment complex and fucking carrying a butcher knife just to the ground?
Yeah.
You're like, the adrenaline rushing through your body's not going to make you think, oh, YouTube prank.
Right.
You're going to think, copycat asshole that probably does want to kill me.
Yeah.
That's what I think. And what would you do? Run or smoke the motherfucker if you have something on you?
Yeah, I don't think you want your last words to be, wait, is this a joke?
Then fuck no. Not mine, that's for sure. And a lot of people have been going. Like, you remember that one dude that used to do I'm Tyrone.
Yeah.
That big old buff black dude. That dude got fucking shot.
Killed?
He didn't get killed, but he got shot.
He got shot?
He got shot for doing those fucking pranks. Because, like, although he wouldn't pretend he was robbing people, he'll fucking be super aggressive at them. Like, he'll be like, oh, don't be smoking. Bah! He'll fucking smack the cigarette out people's hands. And people be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Some people would trip out. And, like, I remember he got in a fight once. But, like, the last time he was doing that shit, he got shot. That's why he stopped doing that shit.
Yeah, dude, well, there's just some people that aren't gonna give a fuck if it's a joke or not.
No, they won't.
And I understand. Like, you know, some people just don't want to be fucked with.
I feel like that's already, like, prank videos are cool. They're fucking hilarious. But you're riding a fine line, bro, when you're doing those type of fucking dumbass pranks.
With strangers.
With strangers. Like, when motherfuckers do that whole shit where they'll be like, oh, we got a problem? Or, oh, you need a problem solved? And people be like, what the fuck? And then, oh, no, it's because I have a calculator. Right. You know? I didn't find it was funny. I was like, really, you fucking idiot?
Nah, I found some of those funny.
And then some of those will get socked out. And you'll be like, fuck, you had it coming, dude. You had it coming. Like, I remember two distinct times. One, some dudes were out there fucking picking up the pants on dudes that were sagging.
Oh, yeah.
So, one of the dudes goes to him, and he fucking picks his pants up, and a fucking gun falls.
Oh, I seen that.
So the dude gets his gun, and he's chasing the dude, and he goes, it's a prank! Yeah. It's a prank! Like, bro, you really think the motherfucker you just burned out is gonna give a fuck if it was a prank?
Yeah.
I don't know if they got away, or if the dude caught him and they were finally able to explain themselves or whatever. But dude, I wouldn't think it's funny. When it's just like, I got the piece over here because I'm gangbanging, or, you know, I'm doing some business. Or just, you know, legally carrying, and you're Second Amendment, your dickhead ass is over here burning me out, fucking making my gun drop.
Yeah.
You know, like, fuck that. And recently, what the whole prank thing is getting popular is idiots getting phone cases. You know, the phone cases that have the gun handle inside?
Mm-hmm.
Dudes are doing that shit. They're fucking doing that shit, putting it in their back pocket, and they're walking up to you, and they'll be like, hey, what's up, bro? Like that. What's up, bro? And they fucking pull it like this. And they say, oh, I just want to take a selfie. There's one of those videos, bro. There's one of those videos where the fool did that. And he was like at a bar or something. And a barbershop. But the dude's doing it, right? And I guess the dude that he's doing it to, his homeboy's like coming out of the store, out of the shop. So when he sees him do that shit, when he sees him do that shit, the dude pulls out a gun.
Fuck.
The dude pulls out the gun, but then like when he goes, oh, I just want to take a picture, that fool goes like this real quick, like puts it away super quick.
Yeah.
He was about to fucking smoke him.
Yep. Damn, yeah, man. That's I mean, it's not gonna change. I don't think it's gonna change at all, bro.
Like, it's fucking ridiculous,
because
bro.
they're after that next viral moment. Some of these prank videos are hilarious, bro.
Some are, bro.
But it's just, some are very risky, and you're walking a thin line, man.
You're walking a very thin line, bro. It's just like, bro, you could potentially fuck up bad enough to where they're gonna take your fucking life. Like, my version of those pranks that I find fucking hilarious were like the bike pranks, where the motherfuckers are stealing the bikes, but they're attached to a bungee cord. And the fucking bike just rips them off that shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Or they steal a moped, bro, and there's a fucking airbag in that bitch on the seat, so the fucking airbag just launches their asses.
Yeah, man.
I find those funny. Those are cool, bro. But, like, for a while, like, I'm not gonna lie, even I found those funny. The ones where, oh, I'm a jag cure, oh, I'm a terrorist, or, oh, I'm fucking a killer clown. Those were funny at first, yeah. But after I saw how it was more common for copycats to actually attack people, and not just that, people that were actually just pranking, trying to have fun, make the next viral video, were getting fucking hurt. That's when I was like, nah, these fools are fucking up. These fools are retarded if they're doing that dumb shit. Like, it's you're fucking up way too much if you're thinking about doing videos like that. That's my personal opinion. Where I'm just like, nah. Like, I can't really watch those anymore and laugh about it. Now when I look at it and I see stuff, I'm like, fuck, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie though, before I found it fucking hilarious, but now I'm just like, man, you're a fucking jackass.
Nah, man. Some of them are just, in my opinion, they're undeniably funny.
Yeah.
But some aren't.
Fuck no. Maybe some. Oh, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I kind of want to watch it because you know me, I'm into like some gory shit sometimes. But at the same time, I wouldn't want to watch a prank going wrong. Like see it to its end, you know? Because most of the times when it shows it going wrong, it cuts it off right away. When the guy goes up to him, it cuts off. So you never really get to see the ending. It's always like, oh shit's about to pop, and then it cuts.
Did you see that fucking that video of the guy that killed his fucking neighbors?
Where?
In the snow.
What?
Yeah, I forgot what state it was, but that a couple was outside and the guy was like fucking shoveling snow, I guess.
Uh-huh.
But he was shoveling onto his fucking neighbor's like property, and you just see the video and the guys. I saw the video. That shit was fucked up. The neighbor was telling him, hey dude, like, can you fucking not do that? I already told you. And the guy fucking cussing him out. I tell him like, fuck you, you're a pussy.
Who's recording that though?
I think it was like a residential camera, like security camera.
It has audio?
Huh?
It had audio?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And he was calling him a pussy, and the fucking wife was like joining in on him, like joining in, calling him like a bitch or whatever. And the guy goes, oh, all right. He goes in his property and he brings out a fucking a gun, like a handgun. And he's shooting at them and he drops both of them. And he goes up to the guy, shoots him, bah. Goes up to the girl, shoots her, bah. And then he goes inside his house, and then people come because they heard the shots and they're like helping them, like, oh, you know, you want me to call 911 or whatever. And they're like screaming, like, get help or whatever. And then the guy comes outside with a fucking, like, a rifle and shoots him a couple more times.
What the fuck?
Shoots the girl, like, kills her, but he shoots her and she still appears to be moving a little bit. And then he walks up to the guy and he goes, oh, I'm a pussy, huh? I'm a pussy. And shoots him again.
Wait, so who was the one shoveling the snow?
The husband.
So the husband was shoveling the snow to the neighbors.
To the neighbors.
So then the neighbor that killed them was the one going like, "Hey, can you stop shoveling the snow here?"
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought it was the other way around.
So you thought the guy shoveled snow onto the guy and also called him a pussy and also killed him?
Yeah, I thought that. And I thought the wife was coming over here being a strong woman and not letting her husband fight his own battles like a man should, and calling the dude a bitch. Although she technically still did that, but that's what I thought. But holy fuck. Where'd you see this shit at?
Saw that shit on Twitter.
Really? Oh, I need to see this shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm into the macabre. I love seeing that shit.
That shit was, it was fucked up to see, man, because it's a lesson right there, man. Like, just some battles aren't worth it. Some fucking...
Not at all,
Some
dude.
arguments just aren't worth it. You're in the wrong by shoveling snow onto that guy's property.
You are.
Who knows how many fucking times the guy asked for you to stop?
He's asking you nicely, like, bro, stop doing that shit.
You know, and for the couple to just go off on him, call him a pussy, call him all these names. I mean, I don't think it's justified what the guy did.
Not at all.
But it's explained. You know, the guy was probably on a short fuse. Who knows?
As it was already.
Who knows what made his fuse that short? And on top, he gets snowed from his fucking neighbor onto his property. And on top of that same guy calls him a pussy, along with his wife. So you got the couple calling you a pussy when you're like, dude, I just don't like snow being shoveled onto my fucking property.
Be considerate your neighbors, dickhead.
You know? So that shit was just like, dude, some people just, you don't know who you're fucking with might be out of patience.
You never know, bro.
You might get somebody that's reasonable and passive, or you might get some guy that got fired that same day, has $40,000 in debt, just got divorced.
Not just that, dude, bro. There's people out there that I've met, bro, that when you talk to them, bro, they seem, like you said, super passive, bro. But tell them the wrong shit, bro, they'll probably smoke you. Like, fuck. But I'm telling you, like, sometimes there's people that look like everyday people. You don't expect it. And then there's people out there that you see like a gangbanger all tatted up from the fucking forehead down, who you fucking...
Feeds the homeless
and shit. You know?
Works at a dog shelter. Works at a veterinary assistant.
Fucking sleeps with the homeless for to make sure they don't get mugged. Shit like that is a fucking trip, bro. It's a fucking trip. That's why one thing I've learned, and one thing my pops has taught me is just like, hey, don't fuck with people. Like, don't fuck with people because you don't know who the fuck you're fucking with. And it's true. You don't know who the fuck you're fucking with, bro.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, it's like, you, dude, you don't seem like the type, and even though you're not, you could look the way you look, but be a cold-blooded killer, bro. Who the fuck's gonna know? Who the fuck's gonna know?
Yeah.
That's why it's just like, sometimes you can't... Or Butters, bro. Look at Butters.
I think he has some sociopathic tendencies.
I think he's a fucking... I think he's a Jeffrey Dahmer in the making. It's just soon enough that 80-foot fuse is gonna just be 8 inches, bro. Well, 8 inches. And then it's gonna fucking blow up on us. That's why, fuck, dude. It's a trip. It sucks, bro, that it happened to those people.
Yeah, and worse is I was reading that they left behind like a 15-year-old autistic son.
Fuck.
Yeah.
See, that could be another thing. They could probably just be pissed, you know? Because some people, I'm not gonna, like, I don't know how to say this, but some people, you know, can't handle the responsibility of, you know, taking care of a kid with special needs. So who knows if they were frustrated with that too? Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm not speaking for them, but who knows? Maybe they were already frustrated by something that happened, you know, with their son or whatever, or even like with counselors or whatever, social workers. I'm pretty sure they have social workers they have to deal with. And they were like, oh, fuck this fool. And the dude was just taking out his frustration and shoveling the snow. And he said, you know what? I'm taking it out on my neighbor too. Fuck him too.
Yeah.
I'm throwing the fucking snow out there and I don't give a fuck what he says.
Yeah.
And the neighbor said, ain't no bitch on this side, homie. Fucking shot him and his girl.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Treat your fucking neighbors right, dude.
Treat your neighbors how you want to be treated.
Exactly.
You
like,
don't want
you don't know
snow shoveled onto your property?
Or dirt. Like, bro, you don't know how cool it is when you could get along with your neighbors, bro. When you get along with your neighbors, you have a good relationship with your neighbors, bro, you don't know how cool it is and how much they look out for you, bro. Like, here where I'm at right now, bro, neighbors are cool. Like, they'll be throwing because on the block where we used to stay at, bro, you threw a party, bro, 12 o'clock, cops were coming. Right here, bro, these motherfuckers play their music till like 2, 3, and 4 in the morning, bro. No one calls the cops. I throw a party right here, bro, no one calls the cops. Why? Because we've already come to the understanding, like, hey, I know I throw my parties with my people, and you don't call the cops. I'm going to be decent enough to not call the cops on you when you're throwing your party, because you're being considerate when I throw my shit. I mean?
Yeah.
Like, only my neighbor across the street, you know, when his kid was younger, they would call the cops on her dumbass because she would fucking have her little flyer parties or whatever, and the fucking asshole kids would be out there pissing in people's lawns and shit. That's where you're like, that's out. Nobody wants to fucking motherfuckers to be throwing parties if their guests are gonna be going to a neighbor's house to go piss in their lawn. I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, go to your fucking lawn. Go to the motherfucker's lawn that invited you and go piss in his grass. Don't piss in mine. But other than that, like, all my other neighbors have been cool. And I've been doing my best to be cool with my neighbors. Like, my neighbor next door over here, she's an old lady. I take out her trash. And what do I get out of it? She lets me use her parking spot. Because she only has one car. And she goes, hey, park your car here whenever you want. She goes, whenever I have family, I'll just let you know. And I'll be like, right, cool. She doesn't have to.
That is cool.
She doesn't have to. She could just be like, oh, fuck this fool.
Yeah, that is cool, man. Having a good relationship with neighbors, I mean, that's what neighbors are for. But
yeah, bro, it's the best thing you could do. Like, you don't know how much more comfortable and happy you'd be if you get a good relationship with your neighbors, bro. Like, where you'll be able to kick it, cookouts, or even like when you make, you know, little foods or whatever. Like my neighbor across the street, shout out to that motherfucker. Personally, I think he's like one of the greatest fucking neighbors out there. Him and his wife. Super cool ass couple, young ass couple too, and they're super awesome. Those motherfuckers, when they die, they're probably gonna go to heaven, bro. If heaven exists, cause like, dude, they've always been the type to try to be super neighborly with everybody. Not like over dramatic either, not over dramatic, not over the top neighborly, but you know, every time they see you, they always say hello, how you doing? They want to make conversation with you, cause you know how some neighbors are just like, oh hi, cordial, you're very cordial. Oh, hey, how's it going? You know? Not like them. They want to actually have a good relationship with their neighbors, you know, meet them by name. If possible, you know, meet the rest of the family or whatever. And they even do that typical suburban white people shit you see in the movies where they'll bring you, you know, food or whatever. Like, bro, I've never done that shit. I've never been like, oh, look, bro, we cooked food. You want some, neighbor? I don't remember doing that shit. It was always like, hey, let's get together and make a barbecue or whatever. Yeah. But then again, we lived in apartments. But it's like, now where I'm at, like, dude, they'll come over here and be like, oh, we made some chocolates, or, oh, you know, we had a little shindig with our family. You know, we bought some kitty bags for your nephew or the kids. Oh, cool. They don't have to do that. They're being, like, super neighborly, man.
Yeah. Neighborly people are cool, man.
That's fucking dope, bro. The thing that's dope when you get a good relationship with your neighbors. Yeah.
It's good it's good when you actually know people that live next to you and fucking have, like, you know, build relationships with them.
And I encourage people out here watching, like, hey, have a good relationship with your neighbor. You don't know how fucking far it'll go.
Be a good neighbor.
Don't be a dickhead, basically. Don't be a douchebag.
Yeah. Don't be shoveling fucking snow onto people.
No, you're gonna get a fucking rifle to the face.
You're gonna get smoked. It's crazy, man, because I think about Joe Rogan. I think about his show that I've listened to for many years, since like 2011, and where it is now.
Man, it's 2011. It's been that long.
It's sad that, yeah. Well, I don't know. I think he's made it like in 2009 or 10, but I caught on in 2011. It kind of sucks for me personally because I never thought I would like lose interest in it.
I honestly never thought you would either, because I know you were a big fan. I remember how back then you used to try to get me into it. Yep. And I was like, I couldn't get into it. That's why, like, when the first time I heard it from you saying this, I was just like, damn, no fucking way. He's actually stepping away from the Joe Rogan.
Not stepping away like listening to him, but just I don't go to Spotify for a whole episode.
It's not the same.
I just don't. It's just something about that. It's not, for me personally, it's not user friendly. There's no comment section, which is what I used to fucking.
Sorry to interrupt you. I've never watched him on Spotify. Ever since he left, I haven't seen him. What do you mean by not user friendly?
It's there's a lag. Like when I open the app, I gotta go to fucking. I have it saved on a playlist. So I have to click on my fucking playlist. I have to click on. Usually, and sometimes when I click on the episode that I'm trying to watch, it'll restart from the beginning.
Oh, so it doesn't resume where you left off?
No, it wasn't doing that for me. Who knows? Maybe it was just a bug. Maybe it was just my phone. But that never happened to me on the fucking when it was on the iTunes or on the podcast app, on like the iTunes and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. That was just easy interface. Download the episode.
Even YouTube doesn't do that. Play. Even YouTube doesn't do that. Yeah. Because me, when I started watching Joe Rogan, I don't watch it on. I never listened to it on audio. I always watched it on YouTube. And yeah, I remember there's times where I'll just leave the podcast halfway through, and then the next day when I'll come to work, I'll replay it where it left off. Yep. You know? I like that. I thought it was cool.
Yeah. But that fucking move, just in my opinion, bro, fucked with that show. He does say that, oh, we have like so many more listeners and stuff like that. But if I tell you a statement like, oh, I have so many more knew something. Okay, but what about your existing audience? How many of them made the jump? Yeah, that's true. I, for one, am speaking just for myself. I was like, dude, I'm right behind her. I'm gonna make the jump. I'll download the fucking app. I'm a loyal listener. I'm gonna go right there and fucking just be there like everybody else. Now, if you go on the JRE Clips or the other big page on YouTube, any clip that they upload, there's always typical people in the comments like, I can't believe I don't go to Spotify no more. I didn't make the jump. I tried it. I fucking couldn't.
Dude, I wasn't even watching the clips. You're the one that got me into watching the clips when you're like, hey, dude, the clips satisfy you for the episode. I didn't believe it. I was like, no, fuck you, dude. I didn't tell you that. Yeah, when you're like, hey.
No, I told you the clips satisfy me.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you like, hey, check out the clips. It'll satisfy you. I said, since he's made that jump, I tried it. Now, I'm going to settle for this.
Yeah, you said it was satisfying. Right?
I said, but for me. I didn't tell you.
Yeah. My bad. Yeah, so I was like, fuck, this was full of shit probably. So I was like, let me look it. And yeah, dude, you're right.
Because you watch full clips on YouTube.
What do you mean I watch full clips?
You would watch full episodes.
Yeah, I would watch full episodes, yeah.
So you weren't doing the clips.
No.
It was that you didn't do the Spotify.
I didn't do the Spotify.
That's when I told you, hey man, I tried Spotify.
Whack.
Yeah, it was whack. So now
garbage.
I'm settling for clips.
Yeah.
And it's sad that I'm seeing a lot of people feel the same way. Like, you know what? I get my dose of, JRE and his guest. These clips, this page that's uploading the clips, they're getting the highlights of the fucking 3 hour, 4 hour content.
Pretty much. Well, you're just like, okay, I kind of got the gist of what the episode was going to be about, or I got the best parts out of that episode, so I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it. And yeah, like when I started doing that, bro, like I recently started looking at the clips, bro, and it's good. Like, I don't feel like the need to be like, oh, I gotta go to fucking Spotify now to go watch the rest of it. Like, not really, bro. Not really. Like, even I told you before, I didn't like it. I lost faith in the Joe Rogan podcast, bro, when this came out with Tim Dillon and Alex Jones. I lost faith in that.
Why?
When he kept trying to fact check Alex Jones. It's like it wasn't a Joe Rogan thing to do. Like so in the episodes I've never seen try to fact check anybody. Like, I've never seen him go, hey, Jamie, look into what he's saying, because I don't believe it. Or, oh, we just got to be sure you're accurate. Like,
he has. I've seen him do it.
I haven't seen it, though.
To Steven Crowder. I've seen him do it to Steven Crowder and a few other
But you're talking about the whole weed thing, though, right? With Steven Crowder? Yeah, that's because Joe Rogan was on an ego trip and he was mad that fucking Steven Crowder said that that's something he wouldn't argue about and change my mind if he could do it again, was basically weed. Oh, I wouldn't bring up the weed dance when he fucking went on a huge rant.
Yeah. And it's sad because Steven Crowder, his statement was, I wouldn't bring it up.
Yeah, he said I wouldn't bring it up. And so that's the only way I can say, nah, that one doesn't really count. Because it was just Joe Rogan and young Jamie ganging on, trying to gang up on Steven Crowder over it.
But it was still fact-checking. That's why I would include it.
But it wasn't really fact-checking per se, because he wasn't really making like definitive statements. Because the one that was making the statements was Joe Rogan. He was the one saying like, oh bro, weed is good for cancer, or weed is good for inflammation. And then Steven Crowder would just be like, yeah, as much as turmeric. The ones that would bring out the articles to try to support the arguments were young Jamie to support Joe Rogan's arguments. He wasn't really fact-checking anything that Steven Crowder was saying.
I would have to watch that again, because I felt like there was fact-checking.
Yeah, because if you watch it, you'll be like, yeah, because Steven Crowder wasn't making an argument against weed. All he said was, I wouldn't bring it up.
Yeah.
He'll be like, I just wouldn't bring it up. And then that's when he fucking called him a fuckface, and he goes, dude, what's up with this? Why are you calling me a fuckface? Oh, we're friends. He goes, no, we're not. He goes, no, we're not. He goes, you're just right here trying. He goes, you're just right here.
No, I don't think he said we're not friends. The guy said this, like, we're friends. This is how we joke. And the guy goes, not really. It's not how I joke.
No, he said we're not.
We're not friends?
Yeah, watch the episode and you'll see.
I'm going to watch it.
Yeah.
Because they are friends. Why has he been on the show like multiple times?
Well, the last time he was there was with Not Gay Jared. After that, he hasn't shown up anymore. He's only come out in 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude, on the most popular podcast.
Yeah, he's only come out in 3.
He's been on 3 times.
Yeah. Like, he didn't come out again by himself because he said, fuck that, they're probably going to try and set me up again. I'm coming with Not Gay Jared. Like, think about it. Like, that wasn't... I don't really count that as fact-checking because he wasn't... He was just trying to have young Jamie back up what Joe Rogan was saying. Not what Steven Crowder was saying. Because Steven Crowder wasn't making an argument. He wasn't trying to say anything bad about weed to begin with. He was just saying, I wouldn't bring it up.
Nah, I'm going to have to look at it again. Because I'm pretty sure there was things that Steven said that Jamie was trying to disprove by looking up.
Yeah, when you see it, you'll see what I mean. You'll be like, oh yeah, he wasn't making an argument.
All right.
Yeah, because he wasn't making an argument at all. Because I remember Joe Rogan asked him that. He goes, oh, if you could change your mind on a change my mind topic that you wouldn't want to bring up, which one would be? He goes, I wouldn't bring up the weed. Why wouldn't you bring up the weed? He goes, I just wouldn't bring it up. Oh, but you know the benefits of marijuana, right? It's good for inflammation, and it's been shown that it helps against cancer. He goes, yeah, as much as turmeric.
One of the things that Steven was saying that it affected people's driving, in a study, or that there was an article where people were driving under the influence of marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a statement that he made.
Probably did.
Joe Rogan had Jamie look that up.
Probably did. Because I remember he looked up that thing about the cancer. And he looked, it does help against cancer. And just like, I mean, possibly, yeah. But that's where I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but so my whole thing is he has done that to people.
I mean, I don't really see that one for Steven Crowder, though. The argument for Steven Crowder, I don't really see it. Because it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't really Steven Crowder starting the fucking statement to begin with. It was fucking Joe Rogan. So I don't really see that one. But for Alex Jones, it was, most of the shit that he was fucking spewing out, he was trying to fact check it.
He's definitely gotten way more like fact checky.
Yeah.
Over the past like year. Well, basically the Spotify deal. And that sucks, man, because they got him. They got my boy. Bro. They got Joe. It's a weird situation to look from the outside in.
And that's
from the outside.
That's one thing I liked about the podcast before was like this would basically let these fools spew their ridiculous rants, but he would make sure he'd let the people know, hey, this is what he's saying. I don't agree with it, or I do agree with it, or whatever the fuck, but this is his shit. This ain't gonna fall on my lap.
Yeah.
But I feel like now it's like, no, he has to basically check these people because there's a potential of it falling on his lap.
And that's just...
Which sucks.
It's crazy. It's tough. I wonder what those phone calls or meetings with the Spotify representatives look like. Can you imagine that? Like, they got him. It feels like they trapped him.
Bro, it's like they fucking clamped his nuts together. And it's like, hey, bro, we got to tighten up the clamp again.
What was so entertaining about that podcast was that, I mean, in my opinion, I didn't go to him for like, objective truth.
No.
I didn't go to Joe Rogan Experience for objective truth. I know everything I'm listening to is fact-checked.
Yeah.
It's no. It was just entertaining how he had interesting guests from all walks of life. And there was really, really good humor mixed into it.
Yeah.
Because of his stand-up like experience and his life or whatever.
Yeah.
But
I don't find the guy funny, though.
I think the podcast was hilarious, but...
No, the podcast was hilarious, but him as a comedian, I don't really find him funny.
But what was sad is that over time, now, it's just, like...
It's dull.
It got dull.
It's dull.
Some episodes got dull. I wouldn't be fair if I said it got dull.
Like, I was just like, shit. The only full episode I think I've seen...
Because I also know you said that you didn't find him funny or that you didn't find the show entertaining, yet I would always see you watching it.
But you know why I didn't find him entertaining.
So I'm like, alright, so you say...
But you know why I didn't find him entertaining at all, or why I didn't want to see him.
Say it's not funny, you say it's whack. But
But you know why I said it.
Why?
Because you wouldn't shut up about him. You made me hate him.
But
right?
Your actions...
But you made me hate him, right?
Hey, I didn't make you hate nobody. I chose to hate him. And then you chose to hate.
I chose to hate the guy.
If you hated him at some point.
I chose to hate the guy because you wouldn't shut up about him. Would you not shut up about him?
I would try to get you into him.
Forever. No.
It was your choice to hate the guy.
One thing is,
I cannot make you hate him.
I'm not. One thing is. Oh, you would tell me from time to time. No, you would shove that shit.
Tell me exactly what I would say.
You would shove that shit down my throat.
Tell me exactly
bro,
what I would
you really need to fucking listen to the Joe Rogan podcast, bro. Oh, I heard him talk about this one. Bro, you really need to get into it. And I'll be like...
Nah, I didn't tell you really need to get into it.
I don't want to get into
it.
Oh, bro, listen to this one. Just listen to this one. I still remember, bro, we were washing the van one time outside of my house, and you fucking made me listen to that shit. Where I was like, bro, I don't want to listen to it. Just listen to it, bro. You're gonna like it. I was like, I'm not gonna like it. I don't want to listen to it. And you fucking made me listen to it while we were cleaning my van.
Which is crazy because I don't know what you were so attached to that a friend trying to show you something, you were so anal about not giving it a chance. Because you just wouldn't. When I look back at it, I was like, wow, I cannot possibly imagine somebody.
Because you wouldn't shut up about it.
Somebody being a friend.
Yeah.
Because it didn't start all aggro. I wasn't like, oh, dude, fucking blah, blah, blah.
No.
It was suggestive.
Yes.
So
I agree. At first, it was suggestive.
It makes me wonder if your best fucking friend trying to show you that got you to clamp up like a fucking clam and hate. It became hate.
Yeah.
Me personally, if my best fucking friend is suggesting something at first, I'd be open to it. You let it get to the point where a suggestion became like, hey, well, we're around each other. We hang out a lot. This is what I'm into. You're going to have to hear it in the back. And I'm going to suggest you check out. Dude, this is, I know you don't want to check it out. Give this one a shot. In my eyes.
But that's not how you said it. You'll be like, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it.
I know for a fact I didn't tell you to get into it.
I'll be like, all right, fuck it.
I know for a fact I never told you need to get into it. You
didn't say get into it.
Well, you
told me you should listen to it.
You use those words right now.
You should listen to it.
But you use those words right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, well, fucking
you said that I was telling you that you need to get into it. Never told you need to get into it.
Listen.
I told you should check it out.
Yeah, bro.
This was actually really interesting. But it became a thing where
at first it wasn't.
And you, in your own words, hated the guy.
Yeah. Bro, you even showed me a stand-up for. Did you forget we ditched fucking continuation school, came on with Chinese food, we watched the stand-up. When did I laugh? I couldn't find the guy funny because you wouldn't shut up about him. That's why I hated the guy. You wouldn't shut up.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're supposed to hate the guy.
It's like, I know I chose it. But Willette is like constantly fucking telling me, Joe Rogan this, Joe Rogan that, and I'm like, this guy just doesn't shut up about this guy. Fuck, I don't want to hear about this motherfucker. You know? That's what led to it. That's what led to be like, bro, I can't even stand to look at this motherfucker. Which, although his jokes, like when we watched stand-up, yeah, his jokes were funny, but I wasn't amused by it because I had already put into my brain where I was like, I'm just so tired of hearing about this motherfucker that his jokes aren't funny to me.
Well, you let it to get to that point.
Yeah, I know it's.
It all started with a suggestion.
It was a suggestion, but then you wouldn't shut up about the suggestion. At first, you didn't start aggro. You didn't, not at all. Oh, I'm saying that you didn't start aggro at all. Yeah. But then after, you wouldn't shut up about it. Where I was just like, Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
Jesus Christ, I won't give this guy a shot. I'm gonna instead choose to hate this guy.
No, it's not that I didn't want to give the guy a shot. It's just I never got around it.
Why didn't you?
Because I never got around it. It's not that it's not like off the bat I was like, oh, fuck this guy. I don't want to listen to him. First of all, I never knew what the fuck a podcast was. Nor did I know how to fucking listen to one. Because I never asked you either, and you never bothered to say, hey, you find it here. You know? And I never bothered to ask. So I'm at fault there too. So I was like, oh, fuck it. I don't know what the fuck a podcast is. I'm not going to look into that shit. I don't even know what it is. You know? That's why I never gave it a shot. Not because I didn't want to. Well, part of me didn't want to because I didn't know what the fuck it was. But then after it was like constantly hearing, oh, Joe Rogan this, oh, Joe Rogan this, oh, Joe Rogan, I'll be like, oh my fucking God, bro. Really? You don't bring up anything else? You can't bring up anything else. You always have to bring up Joe Rogan.
I mean, I could say that about you and guns right now.
But that wasn't... Guns hasn't been a thing that I did for so long. Guns is something I've been recently getting into.
And guess who won't shut the fuck up about it?
But it's not like I'm trying to get you into guns all the time.
When are you going to buy your gun? When are you going to buy your gun? When the fuck are you going to buy your gun? When are you going to buy a gun? Hey,
fucking times do I shit on you about that?
It's time to get a fucking gun. When the fuck are you going to get a gun? Joe Biden's trying to come after our guns. You're going to wait until it's too fucking late. You better get a gun.
But I haven't fucking gone on rants like that compared to your Joe Rogan rants.
Bro, it doesn't have to be the exact same. I know how you felt during those times because since I started working with you, you won't shut the fuck up about guns. And it's funny, the irony that the time period where you in your life where you don't shut the fuck up about guns, you watch Joe Rogan on your desktop.
Yeah, because after I gave him a chance, the only reason I gave him a chance is because of the Black Keys, actually.
The what?
The Black Keys. That's the only reason I started watching Joe Rogan. Because I was listening to the Black Keys, and on the suggestion it said, suggestion, JRE, the Black Keys, and I was like, holy shit, they came out. So I said, I've never heard what the drummer's, I forgot the guy's name, but the drummer's voice sounds like. I was like, I want to hear it. I always thought he was an introvert, but it turns out he was super talkative, and the one that talks a lot less was the actual singer of the Black Keys. I was like, holy shit, this guy talks a lot less.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing that caught my eye. If not, probably to this day, I would have never listened to the Joe Rogan podcast. But that's the episode that got me. Once I saw that one, I was like, it was good. I'm not going to say that the Joe Rogan podcast is trash. I was like, because it's good. But then again, I never said, fuck the Joe Rogan podcast. I would just always say, fuck Joe Rogan. I always be like, man, fuck Joe Rogan. And fuck his stand-ups too. That's the only thing I actually saw was stand-up. I was like, man, fuck Joe Rogan and fuck his stand-up.
Yeah, there's been times where I find certain podcast moments way funnier than some of his stand-up bits.
Yeah. They're fucking hilarious.
But yeah, that shit, it sucks, man. I hope he gets free from that fucking Spotify deal. It's probably gonna be years.
Who knows?
It's probably gonna be years or like a lot of fucking attorney work to split that contract.
Well, it's for $100 million. I wonder how many years it is.
Yeah, but I don't think he got that lump sum, $100 million.
No, I think it's gonna be like, you know,
like
year by year. Yeah, like a salary. You're basically employed by somebody.
Basically.
You're not your own boss.
And a lot of fucking people believe that they tell him to shut the fuck up about certain topics. And observations that I haven't made, but that people have made, observations is that he's gotten more like, not SJW. That's an exaggeration in my opinion. But he has gotten more like fucking,
like, oh, that topic is taboo. We shouldn't talk about
it. Liberal, like, where are your facts? Where are your fucking, the shit that back in the day made that show so huge. The loose cannon. Fucking crazy guests, crazy discussions. They all turn out to be bullshit, but it was still entertaining.
Yeah.
Even though it was misinformation.
It was fucking hilarious.
Now it's just like... I don't know. So there has moments where it's just like, damn, I miss the old days.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that's why I started watching... Like, after the Black Keys one, I started watching, like, more and more, and I was like, bro, this guy actually does have a good podcast. I was like, I actually like it. You've seen it. I was fucking watching a fuck ton of them. But then again... Watching that shit broadened my spectrum to other podcasts that I started finding. So I found all kinds of other podcasts I listen to now.
Yeah.
But after the Alex Jones one, I was like, fuck this.
Like guy. Me, what I love listening to is Valuetainment. In my opinion, Patrick Bet-David is the best interviewer in the world.
He does good really
amazing
good
content. Like he's running his brand.
I don't know who he was until you showed me, but I remember I seen him do a... Who the fuck was it? I forgot who fucking he interviewed, but that fucking interview was amazing. I was like, holy shit, that was good.
He interviews people that used to work in the mob.
Yeah.
People that used to like
yeah, there you go. He fuck. He's that mob dude is really popular right now.
Yeah, I know. I can't name him, but I think I feel like I know.
That's the dude he fucking interviewed.
Yeah.
That's the dude he interviewed.
Yeah, but Patrick Bet-David, man, he's the guy right now, man, in my opinion. Yeah. Solid ass content. He's such a businessman. Like his mentality of just like he sees things from a businessman's perspective, but it's still entertaining.
Yeah, I agree.
And the topics they touch upon, I learned a lot because he has two of his like right hand guys also give like different perspectives. And they break down like financial situations. They break down the whole fucking game, not Gamergate, the GameStop, GameStop situation. It's crazy, dude. He'll have a whole fucking like segment where he's on a blackboard and he's giving you all these stats that you didn't even ask for, but he'll break it down.
But he's giving them to you.
Yeah, he breaks down like the history behind so many things. Man, he breaks down the COVID outbreak early on, like. Blood, man.
Yeah, I need to start watching that dude more.
Him. I listened to
that guy in the golden handcuffs yet, is he?
I don't think he could ever be because he runs like a really big like life insurance or health insurance like firm. I might be fucking that one up, but I know he's in the insurance world. And he's like a top dog in that insurance world. So I think there'd be no need because on top of the insurance thing he does,
he probably has other side hustles.
He has Valuetainment.
Yeah.
The podcast brand that grew so big.
Yeah. That'd be good, dude. That's good for that he doesn't fucking... See? And that's one thing that... Fuck, people shouldn't do. They shouldn't fall for the golden handcuffs. Like, don't fucking fall for that. Like, although... Like how you said it. It's good money up front. But then right after, bro, fuck. You're gonna be wishing you got out of that bitch quick.
Yeah. You're basically being paid to go against your beliefs.
In a sense, like
it's like being sequestered.
Like I'm pretty sure if if like Spotify from the jump would have told like, but then again, who knows?
There was warning signs actually. People
Really?
said that there was warning signs. He was talking about sorry to interrupt you, but he was talking about, like, I saw one of the clips. He was talking to the guy, and he was saying like, "Oh yeah, like Spotify wanted to do this."
Are you talking about the most recent clip that came out?
Yeah,
Okay.
someone in the comment like nailed it, saying like, and Joe didn't see that as a warning sign. Like he didn't see the red flag. We would have to go back and watch that, but that's what I missed too. A lot of us missed the comment section. Comment section on videos. That's where I go to. I learn a lot. I see like,
and it's fun.
I see inside jokes.
It's engaging.
Yeah, the comment section is really the fucking the people's world. The comment like world.
Recently, shout out to Vlad TV, by the way. You were fucking showing me a Vlad TV, and the fucking comment section was wild.
Yeah, we interviewed a Grant Cardone.
Yeah, imagine that video being on Spotify and you can't watch those funny ass comments we just saw.
Yeah,
it'd fucking be whack. You'll be like, fuck this fucking thing.
Besides the negativity, the comment section is a fucking goldmine,
bro. Just
ignore like all the like the evil comments that just like wishing death upon people, threatening people. Ignore, like, fuck that bullshit. Flag it. Fuck it. Like the exchange of information in the comment sections, I think that's a goldmine, dude.
Yeah, not just information, the jokes too, bro.
Yeah.
Some dudes be some dudes just be just because they want to be trolls, bro. They'll be trolls.
Yeah.
And they'll say the funniest shit ever. You'll be like, fuck, this dude is
Genius.
fucking ruthless.
Yeah.
Like, what a dick.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what you know, I miss also, is like those with the comment section, bro. And it's like, I feel like that is a big part of any content creator, when you're able to have your fans interact with each other in the comment section.
Yeah.
Like, what's so, like, even like what the fuck's that thing called? Patreon. Like, Patreon gives you a chance to do exclusive content or whatever, but even that fucking thing has a comment section.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Even that thing has a comment section where you can go ahead and fucking comment, and where the fans interact with each other.
Yeah, they talk shit. It's fun, man.
Like, even Patreon has it. How the fuck is it that Spotify doesn't have it? Like, I understand that it's a music streaming service, but if you're going for music and now you're going to be doing videos, how could you not think like, hey, maybe we should add like a comment section, or like how Live do it, where they do like super chats.
Yeah.
Where, all right, for this episode we're going to have these blah blah blah, and then they're going to be taken off after, where you'll be able to watch just the video and you won't be able to see it. Or you could see the past comments, but you're not going to be able to interact with the comments.
Right.
You know, shit like that. Like, Spotify really didn't think about that shit?
I mean, I think he said that they were working on it, whatever that means, you know?
Yeah. Because I remember that clip you're talking about. The dude also mentioned that how he hates the fact that he can't watch it on TV. And it's true, bro. It's true. Like,
what did that mean? Like, you can't watch it on TV?
Cause you know how YouTube, you go on YouTube, you can watch YouTube videos on your TV.
It has to be mobile.
Yeah, like, it has to be mobile. Or it has to be like on a PC.
Oh, okay.
It's not something you could put on the Roku.
Oh, okay.
You know, or a smart TV.
It could still be desktop.
It can still be desktop. Like, yeah, like you could. Or I don't know. I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it on desktop. I need to try it, and so we could be able to say for certain. But like, I remember him saying that, like, I can't go on YouTube and just put you up there on my TV, which is true. Like, YouTube, you got Roku, you got smart TVs that the YouTube app is already downloaded on there. Boom, yeah. Go on the video. Oh, there it is. JRE. Oh, there it is. Thought Experiment Podcast. I could watch it on my TV.
Yeah, you see, man, I don't know how fucking much he thought it through.
I don't think he did. I think he just saw bling bling, and he saw, golden shackles, and he said, cuff me up, motherfucker.
Yeah, I think that's really how it happened.
Yeah. And he basically didn't think about it until employees started
DMing him and shit.
DMing him, protesting, and he was like, what the fuck?
His phone was going off, and it was just saying Spotify intern. He's like, how the fuck? But
Spotify intern.
Like, how the fuck does an intern get his number,
Another one, Spotify temp.
Yeah.
Fuck. The temps are hitting me up too. You bitches don't get paid. Oh, fuck.
This shit had me, damn, what the fuck was I about to say?
It sucks, bro. I feel like, I've said it before, if we ever decide to do that, knowing full well we're getting ourselves into, bro, it'd be because we're already at the point where we're like, hey, you know what? We've already done enough of these podcasts where it's time to retire or whatever. That's where I'll do it. I'll be like, hey, you know what? Fucking Apple Music, I'm giving you my wrist, bro. Slap the shackles on, man. Go for it. But then again, I'll just give them like some subpar content.
Yeah. I won't probably fucking kick you out of the contract.
Exactly. Hey, you're the one that kicked me out. I'm keeping my feria. I'm keeping all my money, motherfucker.
There's probably contingencies on it.
Oh, probably true. Hey, as long as I keep something out of it. As long as I keep something. Let's say they give me a $100 million deal for 8 years. I start giving them sub content, and where they say, "Hey, bro, it's been 3 years, bro. You're giving us some garbage ass podcast, bro.
Look at the dislike ratio.
Look at the dislike ratio on these fools, bro. We put in a comment section just because you guys asked for it, and look at the fucking negative comments on your shit.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we're trying our best. What do you want us to do? Hey, we're cutting you, motherfuckers. We're giving you $50 million. Fuck off.
Oh no.
Oh no. Please don't do this.
What will we ever do?
I don't know what we're gonna do now. No, Jay. Hey, you're gonna be like, okay. As soon as they slam the door on us, got paid, sucker. Hey, YouTube, we're back. Woo woo. Yo, YouTube, we're back. Then fucking Apple's gonna be like, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We're just kidding, by the way. We're just kidding, Apple. In case you were thinking about it, we're just kidding. We're just kidding. It's just a joke.
But yeah, man, that's the situation.
Fuck. I wonder what'll cause him, or what do you think has to happen for him to be basically let go?
Oh man, I can't imagine.
Because I feel like with those protest things, I feel like it was gonna be close to the point where they were gonna just let him go. Like it'd be like, hey,
protest.
When the fucking employees were striking at first because they were trying to say that he's
hell no, dude.
Transphobic and all that other supposedly hate speech that he promoted because of his guests.
Nah, I don't think that was ever. I mean, possibility. Yeah,
like I thought that because they were, you know how they were pressuring the CEO. I felt like the CEO was probably gonna cave in, bro, and he was gonna say, "Hey, I'm sorry, bro, but this shit ain't working out. I'll give you some chump change, you know, but." After that, bro, we're not doing this shit.
No way.
Go back to whatever platform you want to go to.
That's too big of an asset. You lured Joe from fucking everything else, only to let some employees that you could replace. Sadly.
No, you're right. You're right.
At a whim.
But I'm telling you, that's what I thought. Like, when I was looking at the whole story going on, I was like, fuck, bro, it looks like they're going to let this go. Because it looks like these guys were being hyenas. Like, not trying to let go. When they were trying to take off episodes, right?
Yeah.
They were trying to take off episodes, and they were trying to censor some. Where it's just like, really, bro? Why the fuck are you going to do that? And then for a while, I remember they were trying to say that they couldn't find that one episode of...
couldn't find the...
Jordan... Was it Jordan Peterson's daughter?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what's so controversial about that one.
There was some that I don't know to this day. Honestly, to this day, I don't even know they're on Spotify. Which sucks if that's the case.
Well, the Alex Jones ones were epic, bro.
But that's fucked up.
I don't know how many times I've rewatched those Alex Jones ones.
So you were watching it today?
Yeah, bro. I fucking love that one.
Yeah.
And I just think that, well, probably not even Joe Rogan. I just think Alex Jones and Eddie Bravo make a comedic duo, bro.
Yeah, they do. They're fucking genius together.
Because it's just hilarious. It's just fucking hilarious. Like, them fucking... I don't know. It's fucking hilarious. Like, I think one of my favorite fucking parts from one of Joe Rogan's podcasts, I think it was the one they do for MMA.
The Fight Companion?
I think it's Fight Companion. I think it was Fight Companion. But it was him, Joe Rogan, Eddie Bravo, Brendan Schaub, and the other dude.
Brian Callen. And they were talking about how Eddie Bravo went on Alex Jones' show, InfoWars. And he's basically making fun of himself. He goes, man, I went full flat earth on him. And dude, the way he delivered it, he wasn't trying to be funny when he said that. Yeah.
When he said, I went full flat earth on him. Like, he wasn't trying to be funny. But, bro, the timing was just perfect enough to be like, damn, only Eddie Bravo would say that shit when it comes to the story about Alex Jones. Like, fucking perfect. Like, I was even busting a gut. And fucking Brendan Schaub and Brian Callen and fucking Joe Rogan were busting out because he said that shit.
Eddie Bravo's a hilarious guy, man.
He's fucking funny.
Fucking funny.
He's fucking funny as fuck. And then when he gets into his conspiracy fucking rants, bro, it's even more hilarious, bro. Because you're like, bro, you're really fucking believing this shit?
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
I think my favorite moment from him was when he goes, "Have you heard this conspiracy that there's no forest?"
What? Who do you say that shit to?
Joe Rogan.
Really?
He goes, "Yeah, I've been talking to a lot of you. Have you heard this conspiracy that there's no forest?" I was just like, the second it left his mouth, I fucking started busting out laughing, dude. Just imagine, like, people out there are really speculating that there might not be forest. Like, what the fuck?
Oh fuck, bro! Like I remember they were trying to show him like satellite images of Earth because he kept, you know how he's a flat earther, and he kept like he goes, so you're telling me that's not a picture of the Earth? He goes, it looks fake to me. He goes, it was brought by NASA. He goes, NASA took that picture. You're telling me it's fake? He goes, it looks fake to me. Like, bro, he was pissing off Joe about it, bro. Like, he was pissing him off.
Yeah, I remember that. He was getting him mad, and he goes, "Yeah, dude, this is fucking ridiculous."
Oh, fuck, bro. That shit's fucking hilarious. See, and I don't feel like we're gonna get much of that anymore. We're probably not gonna get that much content like that anymore.
That sucks, to be honest.
No one wants that. No one wants the treasures that were before to go away. You know, that's people went for. Fuck,
but dude. What I am curious about is how many listeners he had right before the jump, because people were excited to follow. I was like, "You're just jumping to exclusive deal with Spotify? I think I'll go."
I wasn't.
And then a lot of people experienced the user unfriendliness over there, and then
I just love the way you say it, like that, user unfriendliness.
Yeah, it's not user friendly in my opinion. So what I would want to know is how many people, let's say the 3 months leading up to the jump, and then now. Like, did it really go up? Like a lot of people, like he said that, oh, we got so many new listeners through the roof, off the charts. Everybody's on my dick, you know.
What about your old ones, huh?
Or if it decreased, totality. I'm saying. Casual.
I feel like it might have decreased. Like, he probably got new listeners, but old fans probably said, "No, we're not making the jump," or that made the jump and they said, "No, we're not staying."
Because I'm telling you, if you would have told me months before, dude, trust me, you're not gonna be a steady listener once he makes the jump, I would have said,
"Go fuck yourself." You're gonna go fuck yourself.
Fucking bullshit. I'm diehard. Like I'm pretty diehard. I'm gonna stick to it. I wouldn't think that it would have played out like how it's played out.
Mm-hmm.
Where, I mean, I still listen to the clips and everything, but
the clips are still good.
Don't go to all
the clips are still good. I also hate that at the end of each clip now it's like,
oh, go on Spotify.
Go for the full Joe Rogan episode. Go to Spotify. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck you. I fucking take it off as soon as I hear that shit.
Yeah, man. Sucks, man.
Only on Spotify.
And free.
You should put a super. You know how in car commercials they basically say the fine print like super quick. Yeah. You should do that. He should do that once he does his fucking bullshit ass commercial, or his bullshit ad, and right after he goes, "No, user friendly." Fuck, dude.
Sucks, man. Hopefully, shit gets better. Hopefully, Spotify is easier on the users.
I feel like if they could take someone, because obviously they can't completely go ahead and copy exactly what YouTube is doing.
But I don't think the comment section is like a thing that people have patents on.
No. I'm not talking about the comment section. I'm not talking about the comment section. But I heard like the whole thing about how you said, like, you know, when you have to fucking when you want to continue on a video or one of the streams and it starts over.
That's what it was doing to me. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, well let's just go into the assumption that it does it to everybody. We're going into that assumption that it does to everybody. I feel like if they could do some shit like that, and then I remember, I don't know if it was you that told me, or if I saw it online, that it's hard to navigate through it. Like if you're looking for a certain like episode, it's hard to find that bitch. I don't know if it was you that told me. I don't know who told me. But basically, it's hard to navigate. Like, let's say you don't want to watch the newest one, but you want to watch past ones, that it's hard to navigate through them. And I don't
remember that, but...
Yeah, if that is the case, I'm pretty sure they could go ahead and make it a lot easier. Like, maybe they don't have to do it for their mobile, but they could probably do it at least to begin with desktop or whatnot. Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that work in offices out there who fucking watch or listen to it through Spotify on their computer, on their laptop.
Yeah.
You know? I feel like they could start at least there, have a little comment section, and make it easier to navigate. For the podcast, at least.
Yeah.
Because if not, bro, I don't know how the fuck they're gonna pull out of this bitch.
What do you mean pull out of it?
Like, continue to have, viewership. Because I'm pretty sure
the viewership's always gonna be there.
But it's gonna go down.
It's gonna go down. Oh, and also people like YouTubers and stuff like that, they're gonna fucking they're gonna feel that need. It might not be what the people missed and wanted.
Yeah.
But there's a need right now on YouTube for the top shows, top podcasts. So
it's already on.
People are gonna fill that hole.
Yeah, it's already filled.
Filled?
Yeah. It'd be stupid if they don't decide to try to improve. It was almost like with the whole GameStop situation. I remember you telling me that when you were like, hey, if GameStop doesn't take advantage of the situation they're in right now, like how their stock soared, they're fucking stupid. So it's like right now that the Joe Rogan podcast is still fresh in Spotify and they still have room and the opportunity to make it better. And if they don't do it, they're gonna fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that this was gonna fucking lose all his viewers, but it's gonna decrease significantly probably. Where people are gonna be like, dude, it's not on the principle that it's on Spotify. It'll probably just be because of that, how you said, the user unfriendliness. Where they're like, bro, I've been given it countless chances and I'm not comfortable with the way it is.
Yeah.
It's not user friendly whatsoever, so screw that, I'm out.
Sucks.
But fuck.
I think we should end it there.
I think we should.